His name is James Bond. In Her Majesty's Secret Service, he hunts down villains at the front. 62 Dr. No was sought by Sean Connery.
There is a coast showdown on Crab Key, a Caribbean island. 63 from Russia with love Bond fights against the Phantom Organization. The legendary killer Red Grant is on a train or in a boat against the current. 64 in Goldfinger, Sean Connery is at his best. Radioactive against Bert Ferber and Fort Knox Gold Nest. 65 in Fireball Bond lets it all out in the Bahamas. There is nothing to laugh about against Spectre and the bomber Vulcan with atomic bombs. 65 in You Only Live Twice, Bond dies in Japan according to plan, with destroyed space capsules and hidden targets in a volcano. 69 George Lazenby makes his debut in On Her Majesty's Secret Service. 007 tries hard against Blofeld in the snow, in the mountains. 71 Sean Connery returns to happiness and diamonds are forever. From Amsterdam to Las Vegas against Blofeld on an oil rig. 73 Live and Let Die with Roger Moore comes, a new cool Bond, with lots of voodoo against Mr. Big and his crocodiles right at the front. December 8th, what's the Golden Gun? Fights against James Bond in a duel, with Scaramanga in Thailand, a flying car, and Sheriff Pepper the great hero. 64 in Bond clashes wildly with the Russians and the spy who loved me. Stromberg wants to destroy the world with submarines, but James Bond stays chilled. In 79 with Moonraker, James Bond takes off into space with a space shuttle. From Venice to Rio against the villain Drax like a big bang. 81 Bond is on a deadly mission in France with a yellow duck. Diving, skiing, mountain climbing, until the attack system exploded. 83 an Octopussy with Russian eggs and elephants in the Indian world. With Bonders and F-Bomb, duel in the circus tent at the end. Never Say Never, Sean Connery is back and fights again like Fireball. In the cinema against Roger Moore in a duel, who is the best Secret Service case? In the face of death, Moore wants to know one more thing before he leaves. Against Max soaring from horse racing to the Golden Gate, you don't want to miss anything. 80 in The Living Daylights, a new Bond with Timothy Dalton appears. In the Cold War, he fights against the KGB and ultimately in Afghanistan. 89 with License to Kill, James Bond comes to the USA. There he goes up against drug lord Sanchez and his syndicate. 95 in GoldenEye, Pierce Brosnan appears as James Bond, again against the Russians. With tanks and helicopters, what more could you want? 97 in Tomorrow Never Dies, Bond fights against the media mogul Carver. With great skill, he wants to start World War III in the Chinese Sea. 99 in The World Is Not Enough, Bond meets Elektra and her oil-up empire. She wants to force world domination with atomic bombs and dies in the process. In Die Another Day, James Bond is released from captivity, Brosnan's last action. And then Daniel Craig was on the start for Casino Royale.